I started about 2.5 years ago, right as the pandemic was starting. And I was age 67 and a half at the time. And but I thought I was doing pretty good. All in all, I thought I was in excellent health because I do all kinds of stuff like chiropractic and acupuncture and all kinds of magnetic machines and red lights and everything like that, and all kinds of vitamins. But I had over the decades, I had variously torn up my shoulder, torn up my back, torn up my knees, torn up my ankles, but I had them all under control. And as long as I was going to the chiropractor twice a month and going to the acupuncture regularly and dancing 20 hours a week, yeah, I thought I was in pretty good shape. Okay, but then I heard about these stem cell activation patches, and I said, cool, I've been studying about stem cells because I'm all into health and regeneration and longevity. And so I was, wanting to get me some stem cells for a long time, just for preventative purposes. And so then when these come along, says, okay, I'm going to try it. And so I got the giant package for me and my mom, because my mom was having problems with her memory and her cognition and finding names, finding words, remembering how to do stuff on email and all that kind of stuff. So, and I was starting to get slow on it too. And I was also needing lots of naps. So anyway, so I tried the patches and I put it on, and right away I felt an instant energy surge, and I felt my brain kind of lit up, and there was all this light. And I said, oh, that's interesting. I wonder what else is going to happen. And then the rest of the day I had lots of energy, and I felt like I had drinking coffee, and I was finding my words and going fast. So anyway, then I went to sleep, and then I had a great night's sleep, because usually I thought I slept pretty good, but my dreams were crappy. They were black and white or sepia, and I was always just walking through rooms looking for a bathroom, to go pee, and then I get up every now and then and go pee. And then but anyway, this time I didn't get up. I didn't have to get up. I was like had a James Bond super technicolor movie. I beat up the villain, and I got the girl, and I woke up all frisky and excited and happy. And I said, well, that's different than what I usually wake up. And then that went on for like 3 months. It just kept going and going. It was like a big adventure movie every night. So, and then, some months later it dimmed a bit, but I still had good dreams, and they were fun dreams. There wasn't James Bond anymore, but it was good dreams. So anyway, I used to have these acne scars and blemishes all over my arms and my legs. All right, not on my face. Never had them on my face really, but all funny on my arms and my legs. So those started just to melt away within 3 or 4 weeks. They were melting away, and then all the freckles and the dark spots and the sunspots on my arms, those faded away to like 99.8% gone. And I'm a fair-skinned person, and I don't hardly tan at all. And if I go out long enough, I will burn, but hardly tan at all. Anyway, but then all that went away. So now I go out and get lots of sun. And so all those sunspots have magically disappeared. So that was pretty cool. And also having the skin is, I have a skin like a 20-year-old now. So that's kind of amazing. So I got all that going on. All right, I'm getting through my list pretty fast here. All right. Oh, okay. Then about 4 months later, I had a Bob Campbell win. Okay. Now, Bob Campbell talks about how, he used to have trouble getting out of bed in the morning because his feet hurt, and then walk to the bathroom, your feet hurt. And I had that too. And I used to talk to my chiropractor, and he didn't have any solutions for it. And, but, after I walk around enough, I take a hot shower or something, or if I get my shoes laced on, then I'm fine, right? So after 5 minutes, I'm fine. Okay, well now I can get up, I can go right on, because we have tile floors, and they're all hard. Okay, I can walk all over my house all day long, and no problems whatsoever, no neuropathy at all. So that was a cool thing. And I didn't even realize it until I heard Bob Campbell talk about it. And I said, oh my God, me too, me too. So, a lot of these things have happened were things I didn't realize were there until they were kind of gone, and I did it all in the beginning just as a preventative. so for longevity, because, I want to live like 150 years or something, and everybody laughs at me and thinks I'm silly. But, I think if you're not planning, you're not going to make it. Right. So, anyway, so now I go to the chiropractor like once every 6 months. And like, I'm trying to get a schedule, get an appointment now. I don't really need to. Now, one of the other things I do now, I started doing since then, I have so much energy, I exercise now, which I wasn't doing before. I got these resistance bands and a bar, and I do seriously heavy exercising now. And my body mass is my body fat has gone down and my muscle mass has gone up. And so when I'm taking these patches, I can definitely handle more weight, more resistance, more reps. And if I forget to use my patch, I notice it immediately. I say, wait a second, I don't feel so strong. Oh, I didn't put on my patch. Okay, I run and get my patch. So that's another thing. So you would definitely get stronger. I say, give it a long time, because I've been on this over about 2.5 years now, and I have never really even given a testimonial. So this is like the first time. So, because I said, well, I didn't cure cancer. I didn't do this. I didn't do that. Like some of these people are like have miracles. These were little things that took time. And, but I was prepared to do that. So my mom, okay, she just had her 90th birthday with 70 of her best friends, and they can't even believe how great she's doing. Okay, now my mom has been an organizer, for Civil Rights and Voting Rights Act and everything like that. She's registered so many people to vote, and she's been the president of all the women's groups in town at one time or another. And so her mind, okay, was getting fuzzy. Okay, she was struggling to get her words, but boy, it improved right away. In the first month, she was way better. She does great on her jigsaw and her her Wordle, and she does all kinds of crosswords and the Sudoku, and she's really good. And so she runs around, she picks up all her friends and takes them to the doctor and takes them to the vet, when their dog gets sick or something like that. So she's the one that everybody marvels about how active she is. Also, she dances the international folk dancing every week. And used to do that twice a week, but after the COVID, it only went, they've only one has come back. But, they dance 6-minute songs. They're jumping and running around. It's all choreographed. Everybody has to be in sync. I dance too, Argentine tango, but I don't do it as hard as she does. And her gray hair is now starting to come in black a little bit. And she's a little bit mad about that because she liked her silver hair. So, it's funny, at that age, she has a full head of hair, and it's bright silver, but there's all this blackness coming in.
Yeah.
And so, and I've got a little bit more than I used to, but I kind of got my dad's hair, not my mom's hair. I feel like I'm 12 years old on the inside.